Hello, and what I'm going to be doing now is reacting to my old videos. Now I do warn you, these are going to be very, very, very cringy. And it's going to be more painful for me to watch than it probably is you, because this was only, all these videos are about a year to 3 years old, mainly. So let's look at my first ever commercial video. This was one I made for Lowbancer. They still have it on their blog. God knows why they have it on their blog still, but they do. So let's just watch a bit of it. How to test Lowbancers. Oh my god.
To see which of these two products is stronger.
See, I needed a microphone like that. And I did this quite often, where I would like pause the video and then do an overlay of me speaking, and it's a terrible way of editing. I'm really sorry about that.
I'm going to go straight to the firecrackers. We're starting with one on the Kemp Lowbancer.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like a flame dying. It's not exactly the biggest explosion ever, which was sort of the whole idea. I was meant to do like one and then move on to more explosives, like this. And that camera quality is amazing. I was so far away from the boxes that I wouldn't get hit with any debris. I zoomed out I zoomed in so much to get the actual image. And then again, this is a voice overlay, which just sounds horrible. Throughout the whole of this film, I was just saying random little comments.
The Tesla does not like that Lowbancer. Kemp is now being sat on by a Tesla.
It's just so amateur.
Let's try again for Lowbancer.
It's like that. Why on earth is that necessary to have in the video?
Kemp has been flattened. Both boxes.
I think storyline-wise, it's alright.
Pretty much intact.
It's just the whole
We need to go upstairs. This
editing, filming, creation isn't. It's like that. It's just completely. I think it was actually because the camera only started recording the second it was dropped. But that couldn't really be helped, I guess.
Looking at these two boxes, I don't think there's been a lot.
At the time, it was probably like one of my better videos. But looking back at it now, it's just ridiculous. Like, why on earth have I suddenly cut to A, my back garden, and B, why am I going trigger happy on these Lowbancers? I mean, the first couple of things were like funny. I'm speeding this up now, but it just went. I think this was the longest part of the video. It's just me smashing up the Lowbancers, which sort of defeats the whole sort of idea of it. And it was meant to be a sort of amateur approach to the video, which obviously it's going to be anyway, because this is 2 years ago and my filming techniques weren't brilliant at all. But this bit is just completely unnecessary. And the movement in the shots is all
that neither Lowbancer or Kemp can handle.
Like, why am I just... I think I was actually looking through the grass on my viewfinder of the camera.
And being smashed with a sledgehammer. Who would have thought, hey?
It's just not really well planned out. And I'm not proud to have my name on it. But you know, my name is on it. I don't think I got many subscribers through that video, just saying. Yeah, so that was my first commercial video. Now we're on to my first vlog. This is London Comic Con 2016, as you saw by that horrible zoom in on a photo, which I then did a voiceover for.
I'm at Comic Con 2016.
That mop though is just killing it, absolutely.
And a few other people. And yeah, this is amazing. I mean,
the use of vocabulary during this sort of video and other vlogs as well is quite select as well. I don't use many words. I use awesome and amazing quite often in the first sort of vlogs that I did, and you do notice that. Again, we got some random clips with random voiceovers. Why? I couldn't tell you now.
this is pretty awesome.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
Pretty busy today. Yeah, but the festival is really, really cool.
One difference between now and then is I speak a lot less in my vlogs, which I think's a good thing, as you can tell by this. It's just like
1 o'clock now and it's getting quite busy.
It's photos with some
And there's
video.
still so much more to explore.
This was one of my most popular videos on Josh976 Movie Talks, by the way, for any of you interested. Lobancer was the most popular with 1.3 thousand views and counting.
Unlike
God knows
Gromnia,
how.
there are actually some proper gaming channels around this place. Yogscast being one of them. I mean, look at these crowds, it's insane.
This was all actually a voiceover, which might not be so obvious, but I think in some of the bits you can actually hear the original bit of me talking. It's so shaky. This was all done on my iPhone 5S.
Now time to go shopping, so let's go and buy some stuff. I'm currently facing myself a dilemma. I've been saving up money.
I've got a tiny moustache as well at the time. That looks terrible.
But there's just way too much stuff here, and I can't really decide what I fancy getting. Either a poster or a t-shirt or something, but I don't know. In the end, I managed only to spend...
Oh yeah, what I bought, that's really important, and a nice still image. Oh no, iMovie.
Gathering of fans dressing up with silly costumes.
You can tell the sort of iMovie effects, like if I put an image it would automatically zoom in, it's like, it just looks horrible.
Comic-Con summed up. Comic-Con's been great, but now I'm going home.
I do like the fact it starts and ends at the same place now, it's quite nice.
Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this short vlog at London Comic Con, and I hope to be going next year, so we'll do another vlog then.
No.
Apart from that,
yeah.
For now. Thank you for watching.
So yeah, a lot of, again, stills. My ears. That's one thing I definitely had with all my old videos, is the intro and the outro. I never knew what the levels were right, so I always made it too high volume or too low volume, and it never worked out, and all my music was always bumped up really loud. Now this we're moving on to now is The Hells Within. Fun fact, I spent more time editing the trailer than I did the film.
It's a lovely day on the beach.
And you can probably tell.
I think it's a bit busy on this beach though, so do you want to go and explore for a bit?
Yeah, sure.
That's how all great horror films start, with half the face in the camera and random plotline. And it's way too sunny to be a horror film. Which is, again, of course it was well planned out.
Right, now,
We just happened to have found this house.
do you know the way back from here?
Oh, I think we're lost
Right,
with a
it's
massive
getting really hot.
hotel
Let's find
behind
somewhere
us.
to take- Oh look, there's a house there. Let's go and take shelter in that.
And what I love most
while the
about
sun goes
this,
down
is, as
until
you'll
it gets
find
cooler.
with us watching it now, is the random use of music and effects that have no real, they don't aid the plot at all. For this, it's just completely pointless.
Hello, is anybody
It's
in
like
there?
the suspense building, which quite often in films they have a bit of music which builds suspense. But it's never the trailer's music cut up and replayed, which is what we did. Again, editing-wise, I didn't have a clue. Filming-wise, I didn't have a clue. It's all POV. That wasn't really a massive decision. That bird, I think, was timed perfectly with music. It's my favourite bit of this.
Last until the sun dies.
The hair is, again, amazing. Looks like a horror film already.
My God.
Oh.
Ouch. It's quite creepy.
That bathroom was a disgrace. I just say it was absolutely horrible. And there was hair and everything there. It was a perfect setting for a horror film. Doesn't look like a horror film because of the lighting. It's like,
Evan, seriously, stop.
oh, it was fun to make.
What was that?
And that sound effect was actually our own. Evan did smash a bottle against a wall in that house and made that sound effect. Now this is like Josh976 in its finest.
Evan, there's nothing. Oh God!
Oh my god!
Help! Help!
Have you young boys been...
And then a feature of my grandma. Oh, it's a family movie. That's really cute. And at the end, it's even got my granddad in it.
Dangerous.
You young boys been shopping far?
The stories.
Long ago, a girl,
Oh, that was
not
even
much
me,
younger
innit?
than you, wandered into that
Oh,
house,
long ago.
looking for shelter during a storm. People
I did actually
searched for her
script
for
this tiny
days,
bit with my
but she
grandma in it.
never
I
was
think we had to
found.
take it about 10
They say you
times.
can still hear her voice in
Oh,
the
that's
quietness of the
black and white. ghost stories,
old lady's
and then we
just
go
talking
back
rubbish,
to
right?
sunshine with a
There can't
backpack
seriously
on.
be anything in there. Let's just go and check it out again. There can't be anything that
I think I
bad.
had a bottle of water and it was sweltering heat. That was like 40
Do we
degrees.
really have to go back in?
What, you scared?
No.
I wasn't a good director either,
See, it's all gone.
at all.
Must have been just for seeing things.
I didn't help Evan out with what he meant
Let's
to
go
do.
check
I was
out
just
the
like,
other room.
right, walk in there and I'll get some footage of you. And he's like,
Who does this house belong to anyway?
okay. It goes back and forth between the two rooms, and there's physically no reason for it.
It's all foreign.
We said at the start of the film we were hot, which we were,
I need to pee.
and we were just curious to go in the house. And
Back to that one.
I was getting a bit bored in the villa. You're about to see another great editing of Josh 976. So you wouldn't believe I get paid for this
Evan,
now.
come look at this.
What?
Beware.
Oh my god, there was even a bit of movement in there as well. I mean, I couldn't even be asked to paint on the actual
Look, I'm
paint
scared.
pot.
Maybe
Beware
that
the
old
house.
woman was right. Maybe there really are.
I swear this shot was reused as well. We already had all these shots in. This was timed perfectly. Evan got really spooked. There was a bird that kept on flying around the room. Ah, good times. Even if the movie is diabolical.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird.
Quite like the camera movement is about to come.
Mama's gonna buy you a diamond.
So I quite like that, the whole looking back, and that was actually timed. Of course it wasn't planned, because none of this film was planned, it was just all random. Whoa! Did you see that?
It's really creepy.
That was totally a 3D image, and that briefcase was there the whole film, just saying.
Evan, let's get out of this.
Spoilers.
Evan? Evan, where are you?
The dialogue is
Evan!
Whoa! Oh my god. Do you see? And then it disappeared and it was there. Oh, it keeps getting better and better. Absolutely brilliant.
Evan!
That editing was super smooth. Evan being dragged behind the corner. Honestly, what more can you want from this high value production?
Don't like these pictures.
Apart from some random music input that means absolutely nothing. Oh, what's behind that box? Absolutely nothing. So, yeah, that was disappointing, to say the least, I think.
Evan?
So not only editing-wise is it disappointing and terrible,
Evan? Evan?
but it's lacking storyline, including this bit. Like, what the hell was happening to Evan? I think the whole idea was he got possessed.
Evan?
This film would be a lot better as a comedy rather than a horror film. Let's just say it was a comedy. This was meant to be a comedy.
Evan, what are you doing?
I think I spent about an hour and a half fixing those eyes to his face, because every single frame of the video I had to move it slightly.
Leave now while you still
Again, that was brilliant.
can.
Leave now and don't return. That was something I stole off the internet, but I think it was copyright free.
What happened to Evan?
Great nostril shot, really nice framing. Oh yeah, we've got to go back into the house. What's this, the fourth, fifth time we've gone back into the house in the space of storyline 8 minutes? And he's suddenly moved to the chair, obviously. I think the whole thing is meant to be like an hour later type thing. Oh no, what's happened to Evan? Oh no! Oh my god, he blinked. Oh, I mean, he's dead. This is the loud bit.
You did this! You did it!
That was quite something. I think you'll all agree with me.
Just like Anna.
Josh. I want a bit of Evan. There's my granddad feature. There you go. Anna! Now I'll just give you a hint. That was meant to be like a sort of end credit scene, which was going to go on to be a prequel, all about Anna. And this is a film that I planned out really well. I probably spent about 6 months planning, unlike this film, obviously. But I never really got around to using it. Lovely end credit scene. Oh, I think I really nailed it with that end credit scene. That was quite something, and had really bad music choice.
Hi, I'm Joshua Turnbull, and if you take just 2 of these pills a day, then you will lose
That hair
up
is brilliant.
to 10 stone.
Get fit quick, everyone! Oh my god. Just that bloody foghorn. I think it's brilliant. Spelt wrong. Again, brilliant camera angles. This video consisted of terrible camera angles, bad grammar, and spelling. Just a bad video. One of my most viewed videos, I think this is the second most viewed video. Well over 500 views now. It's terrible. This has to be deleted. It really does. Exercise. Yeah, no kidding. Get fit. Eat less, do more exercise. Brilliant. Oh, now we're showing off to all the ladies. Of course, at this young age in my life, this was 12. Yeah, this was 12 actually. I really wanted to impress all those lovely ladies.
No, I know you
I might have been 13 actually. No, that's a lie, it was 13.
I can quite happily take this.
There you go. And that's just, I think it's way too graphic, way too visual, way too much for this video. Why? Stop showing off, man. You do this in front of people, you don't put it on YouTube. What are you doing? And the music is brilliant, obviously. I think that's probably fitter in that photo than I am now, to be honest. Oh my god. I'm really sorry. I think it's sad that you people enjoy watching that. If you enjoyed watching that.
Welcome.
Just the cringiest thing
Josh
ever.
976's Q&A.
I didn't even have to introduce which video this is to you. Obviously you know it's the Q&A. Oh, I spent a lot of time on this video. I think it went quite well actually, all things
So
considered.
I've been meaning to do a Q&A for quite a long time now.
It was quite
And
embarrassing
I've
now, I'm not going to lie.
just asked everyone to send in as many questions as they can to ask for this video. So on Instagram,
Why?
Twitter, Facebook,
And this is
YouTube,
all lies, by the
I've
way.
had quite
I
a
didn't
few
have many replies at all. Look,
As you can see here.
if you actually counted that, I had a total of 5 people replying. 5 people, they all sent, most of them sent probably 2 or 3 messages, but
So
yeah.
I'm going to try and cover this all.
I wasn't that big at
a
the
short
time.
video if I can.
It'll have to be really short. I mean, yeah. I didn't exactly have many people's questions to prolong the video.
Let's get
That's
straight
why I
into it.
showed everyone the
I haven't done one
camera
of these before,
setup.
First one ever. Yeah. Ask away.
I'm pretty sure I had
First question
clicking syndrome
from
as well
Thomas.
throughout this.
Do a dramatic intro.
Oh, and that's my feeling of a dramatic
Got that
intro as
covered.
well. It's like, I
Next
didn't
question.
really
Are you
know how
sure
to
you're
make it
not
more
gay?
interesting.
Oh,
Oh, I'm doing the chin thing
yes,
as well. I'm
I've
sorry.
got a
That
girlfriend
just, oh no.
and I'm not into boys. Not
This was
got
probably
anything-
about
I don't have
4.
anything wrong with
This
gays,
was,
I'm
I think,
just
this was
not
15 months
gay,
ago now.
okay?
So it's over a year, which
How
makes
do
it
I
less
get
embarrassing.
Fit quick?
I look quite similar though, which
Well,
it just cringes me out.
Watch Get Fit Quick, and then you'll know, won't you? So
As bad videos go,
I've
this
got a sheet of
isn't
paper
the
for this,
worst.
Of course I do. So, how many cream eggs can you... Wait, what?
Oh, it was a laugh. How many cream eggs can you fit up your bum? Not many YouTubers ask or answer that
personally,
sort of
who was
question in
this?
the Q&As, but you know,
James
James
Curry.
Curry. There's quite a few
I've
good
never really
edits of this
tried.
video, I must
I've got
say.
a question for you. How many cream
And
eggs can you fit up
yeah,
your
you should
bum? That's
look
what
up
I'm
Josh
really
976
quite
Q&A. I'm sure you'll
interested in
find
knowing
a
if
few.
anyone's actually
It's really funny,
done-
like James Curry, I will kill you. Type
Yeah,
edits.
I've never tried,
they're
so
really
I don't
funny.
know, and I'm not intending to try because I don't really want that on my bum. But okay,
Up my bum.
next question because that's slightly strange. Are you part of ISIS?
No, I'm not part of ISIS.
Personally,
That's
no,
just
not part of
like-
ISIS.
do
haven't
I look
joined
part
it.
of
I've been meaning
ISIS?
to for a long time.
Again, if you've seen the edited
Viewers who
videos,
take that
you'll
really seriously. I'm
probably
not
think
part
I
of
am,
ISIS,
because
I don't
someone put the
have
flag of
to
ISIS up and me with a
When are you
mask
gonna
on and
review
all sorts.
Sing?
And my
I
mummy
listen
doing
Sing,
comments. See,
and
that's
this
how
is a comment
popular I
from
was.
Karen Turnbull,
5 people
who is,
replied,
if you don't know,
one of
the
which
singing
was my
Turnbull
mother,
is my
one of
mother.
which was my cousin,
'Cause that's just
one
how
of which was
popular I
my
am.
girlfriend. Actually, I had 6
I am gonna
replies because I had
review
3
Sing
other people.
At some point,
Must be some
quite
questions.
hopefully.
this is
the
me
next
being all
child
awkward with
film
my
is gonna be
hands
Lego
because
Batman,
I don't
the
know how
movie,
to make it more
which I shall review
interesting.
in a week or two time, hopefully. But yeah, I don't know. At some point I will do, because I actually really enjoyed seeing the movie. What would you do if Emma Watson walked into
Again,
your
this
room
was
naked?
obviously a really truthful answer. I would definitely give her a towel
No,
and
I'll
ask her
question
for an
her,
interview.
because obviously it's Emma Watson in my room naked.
The real
Probably offer a
question is,
towel,
why is
be a
Emma Watson in my
gentleman, as
house
I
and
am.
why
I
is
do
she
have a
naked?
girlfriend, so
I'd be a bit worried.
yeah, and give her an interview.
But, you know,
This
I'm a
one's
gentleman, I'd
another
definitely give
strange
her a
one.
towel.
Would you rather have a knob for a nose or
I
a
think I
nose
should
for a
have
knob?
censored out the
And they still commit their functions,
happiness
apparently, in brackets
comment.
down there, I read.
Happiness.
I think a knob for a nose. Otherwise, you just.
And I don't know, that's quite a philosophical question. When you think about it, when you really get to grips with that question, it's quite a deep philosophical question. I mean, it's quite. I don't know.
So thank you very much, Evan UKB.
Would I rather have a knob
for this
for a
question,
nose or a nose
and
for a
supporting
knob?
the UK as well. Well done.
Oh, Evan
when did you
UKB.
start
Woo!
YouTube?
My cousin! Who was also in the
Well,
Hells Within.
I
So,
started YouTube,
anyone interested in hiring actors, you've got him if you want to go to him.
2015, if I remember rightly. So yeah, I've been doing YouTube for
Wow.
over a year now. Oh god, it's almost coming on a year and a half. That's quite a while. So yeah, it's grown quite a lot
just not
since
the
then.
most
Got a new
interesting
camera,
film
got
video,
new
actually,
equipment,
some
learned quite a lot of
close-ups.
skills. So yeah, and I'm still enjoying it.
Looking
So
back,
thanks
it
for
just
that
makes you
question.
regret.
Can you
think.
give us a setup tour? Next
I was so
question.
grateful for this
Can
comment
be at
because
the
it
end of
meant
this
I can
video?
extend
Well,
this,
do you know
what was
what
going to be
I
like a
can do?
2.5 minute
Because my
video,
setup's
to actually a
pretty
5-minute
simple.
video because I can just say loads
So,
of
let
really
me give you a
interesting
setup tour
stuff
now. Wow, that's
about
lots of
my
pieces
cool
as well.
cameras
Right, okay, this is my
and
setup.
all
Got the radio
sorts.
mic
And yet it's really unprofessional. Like, why on earth did I have a wind mic?
Got films and TV, obviously. And then you've got over
I don't know why I put a
tripod.
fluffy thing
You have
on my microphone.
Canon 70D
So I was inside.
EOS.
I love the fact here when I'm
with the
describing
Tamron
what lens and what camera I'm using, I actually had to
this
read
is
the lens
the
to make sure
18
it
to
was the 18 to
220
270mm
with
Tamron
autofocus,
lens.
all works. And that's,
But you know, I got there eventually.
and then behind
And for me,
here
that was quite an
green
advanced
screen,
setup
which
at
I
the
have
time.
used for
The
some
green
videos
screen,
and
I've still got
for the
that.
future.
I don't use it
And
very
the
often,
desktop
just because I've
and
now learned that it's
check
pretty
camera
pointless
there.
to
And chair
reuse
which I normally sit.
a green
Okay,
screen
what
for the
other
sake of it.
questions do
Like,
we
that
have?
backdrop looks
Isn't
more
your
interesting than
girlfriend
a
really
fake
hot?
green screen thing.
Yeah, she is. Okay, another random
I had that
one.
whole
We've got
blooming
a
sheet
lot
of paper. It
random
was just
Q&A
the like
questions
5 or
today.
6 questions that were
But
massively
we've got,
enlarged.
would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or 20 horse-sized ducks?
I think that's a really important question. If you don't know how to answer that question, there's something wrong in your life. You need to think about that question. Horse-sized ducks or duck-sized horses?
Quite small, and it just really freaked me out.
It depends
I
if you're
think
farming them, I
20
guess.
Horse-sized ducks.
Like having
And
20
to be honest, I'd
horse-sized
probably just
ducks
keep
are a
them in
lot
pen,
easier to have
because they'd be
than
really,
20
really cute.
duck-sized
So
horses.
yeah, that pretty
Imagine
much
them in a
concludes
pond.
this Q&A. I know there wasn't
Our village has
loads
a
and loads of
tiny pond, and
questions,
with 20 horse-sized
but
ducks,
now-
it'd be pretty
but
full up.
now-
I'm just
but
saying.
But no, I hope you enjoyed it. So if you have any more questions, I
God.
won't answer them in another Q&A video, but just put them down below this video. And
I
I'll be
really
happy
did.
to answer them.
I really
spent a
struggled
lot
to
of
make this
time
video a
reading
few
comments
questions.
and
I was really
answering
worried.
comments, so I'm quite
I
happy
think I
to do
did
that.
2 Instagram
Comment
shout-outs
to
and
me
2
on any
Facebook
social
shout-outs giving me
medias.
questions.
I have got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, email.
See, I am
I've got
really
the
lonely.
website up, which if you don't know, it is.
See, I'm not as lonely anymore because I can do like live streams and people will actually watch them. If I did a live stream a year ago, 2 years ago, I would get, what,
which is good.
maybe
So go
2
check that
views,
out
one
now
from my
if you
gran
haven't
and one
done
from my
already.
mum. Oh. But no. That video isn't the worst. I'm gonna say that. So that's all I'm gonna do today, because I don't I don't want to watch any more cringy videos. Okay, not today. In the future, I might, and I'm pretty sure all the videos I'm making at the moment will turn into cringy videos. I mean, they sort of are to some extent now, but some of them I'm quite pleased with. But comment below in a year's time, 2 years' time, which videos from Josh976 vlogs I should react to. And please don't be mean, because that's not very nice. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that and you didn't get as cringed out as I did, because I got pretty cringed out, especially with that Hells Within. It was my first film though, let me just say that was my first film. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm sure you really enjoyed seeing the great quality content that Josh976 has had in the past. If you are new here, don't worry, it has got a lot better since 2 years ago. Well, I think anyway. I personally have improved filming. Whether the content or not you think is better or not, that's up to you to decide. I hope you liked this video. Please remember to like and leave a comment and tell me how you thought this video went. As always, remember to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.